Hello, everyone. How's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's resume our learning guide to Factorio here in 2024, where I learned from you and also try to teach you the little bit that I've learned from managing the spaghetti that is my factory. Now, I'm going for this because we need both stone and coal. And I'm going to bring it up. There's options I have. Like, I could build a train, if I want to have the train come up. But I feel like I can just do this with conveyors. It's not that far away. So I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to try to see what I can do just with conveyors. I could even bring the conveyors to this train station if I wanted to. Sometimes having massive... Well, it is pretty far, isn't it? Oh, there's a big coal over there, too. But this one is bigger. All right, so how many train tracks do I have on me? 400? Okay. Well, you know what we could do is just start the project. So the project begins with... we're going to need to clear some space. So we're like the, the power company. We got to cut down these trees. And we're going to then drop in big boy. Here, give me this power line. Well, no, this is fine. Put that up there. And then... Here, go get it. There. We need to bring power. So we're just dropping these large power poles that can carry a great distance. And then we have a forest. Now, normally I don't want to cut through the forest, but you could see below us there's baddies. So what we're going to have to do is deconstruct just, a massive path through here. It doesn't need to be too insane, but we need to be able to get through. Yep. So I'm just going to kind of keep this, let my robots do their thing. Let them chop it up. Oh, I got to turn on my personal logistics storage again really quickly. I have a bunch of coal and stuff on me. They'll move this out in a moment. But for now, I'm just having them chop it up. All right. And then I probably want these gone just for... We'll bring the conveyor belts right through here. Yeah, you can live inside the backpack, and then here we go. We need some more deconstruction done. So we're just doing a simple, power line swath through here that we will also eventually use for our conveyors. Who am I kidding? I think, actually, a train station would be pretty easy. And it'll give me a chance to try out something new. So this is what I like about this learning series is that, I keep learning new stuff all the time about Factorio. And it's fantastic to get all these tips from everyone. And one of the cool tips that I got was that basically what you can do is just set your train to stop for a certain amount of time rather than for a certain goal of, this much of a resource. And what that does for you is it allows you to just keep the thing moving, even if, you know, there's a hiccup or whatever. Now, it's ignorant, of course, in some ways, of any hiccups that you have where, you know, you're not getting the resource anymore, and you're going to need to be aware of that, but at the same time, it'll just keep going. So I do like that. All right, we're going to flip this around, and we're just going to start with coal. As many of these as I can get. I'm going to lay this full field. Here, put that right there, and even that right there. Even though that's a terrible location, it has some coal. All right, so now I'm going to just copy this, and we're going to flip it, and just drop it. There. And drop this here. And drop this there. So I'm actually I'm using all of the electric drills that I brought, but that's great. And then we're just going to kind of drop in some conveyors. Okay. And we will blend these into one. And then set it over here. And then blend this into one, like this. All right, so now these should all go together. And we did bring the power poles pretty far. Let me get the rest of the electricity here. And we're going to start hashing in our train station down here. All right. So this is max reach. I'm just holding shift and left click and dragging this out to get maximum extension. They will build these things for me. They will also have to remove the trees that are in the way. There. And that's good enough. And then from here, I can build smaller power lines. Now, the reality is that I need to finish the power line up top before this will actually work, but there. That should give power to everything. So let me go finish this. They have instructions. There they go. Good job, robots. Get it in there. Ding, ding. You got to be patient with them as they wear out their batteries and all that. And did you finish this one yet? I think this is actually providing electricity. It is. It's hooked up to the grid. There it is. Look at that. You can see all of the coal coming. Now I need to mess with these splitters. And these poor robots are like limping in. Like, ah. But, you know. Guys, you can get on board. There you go. Come on in. They're charging up. All right, come on in. Come on. Come on home. There they go. One more. Come on home, buddy. There you go. All right. So what I want is, this is output left. This is output right. And then if I pick this up, it should eventually Oh, I don't think it even matters. I think it's working just fine. But we'll mess with it. Now, we'll build the train station right here. So what we're going to need is space for a circular track. All right, so let's see how we could do this. So let's just say, you know, we have, well, I'm actually going to pick up a bunch of this stuff and just clear out some space. All right, so let's say I had a track that was like, yeah, this is perfect. We'll just have the train stop right through here. And then from here, it can just kind of like turn around. Like this. Now, the issue is I'm going to have to smooth this out because I didn't build this correctly. Sometimes when I shift build the trains, it's not perfect, but we'll get it. Let's just let them build all of this. It's easier just to develop the rough shape. And then what you can do is just kind of pick this up a bit. And then we'll have the track just, you know, do its thing. But then from here, what we need is we need it, to curve and then do exactly that. There you go. That's perfect. And then from here, we're going to need it to go like exactly like that. And then we'll just kind of like have this going as straight as possible. There. Okay, so that's the start of the track. I'm going to push Q, clear that out. Now this is where we're going to be loading from both sides. So we need a train stop, and we need engine, and we need cargo wagons. I don't have any of that. So I can build one. I can build one. 2 cargo wagons seems reasonable right now. And then we'll put the train stop so that the train comes in this way. And we could upgrade this to like 3 cargo wagons if we wanted, and just put it right here. And then this will let us put the locomotive in this first spot, and then a car here and a car here. Okay, this looks great. This needs fuel. Well, guess what? I happen to have plenty of fuel. I am going to turn off this so I can actually pick up this extra fuel and, you know, give it to my train. Just for now. We'll have it fuel up back at the other station, perhaps. Actually, what am I talking about? I've got coal right here for fuel. Hey-o! Alright, so we can then... Actually, we'll just take... I mean, we already have it split. But let me lay down this portion first. So, we can upgrade these later, but it's not a huge deal. What we want is, you know, 6 plus 6 plus 6 with a power line here and here. And then, that looks pretty good. And then what we can do is just have this line go... Oh, that's going the wrong way. Dear God, what have I done? Oh, no. There. Like that. And this will be coal car. Wonderful. And then I will have this separate line just come down here. And fuel up. And I can even take the fuel out just to make sure that this is working, and it is. Now, I turned the output priority off on this, and I'm just going to... it still goes. It's not like it has any problems. It's going. Oh, we have problems, though. There's not power getting over here. Oh, they didn't build these power lines. Sometimes it looks like when you ghost it in that it's built, but it's not. This isn't even here. This doesn't even exist. So can I build a drill? I can build a few, sure. And then they'll drop it in once it's ready. There they go. Now you can look at your satisfaction is great. Production is great. So these things are going. They're doing their thing. And this is pretty much exactly what we want on this end with this train. Now we need to replicate this. Nope, nope. I need more. Replicate all of this and just flip it so that it goes exactly here. And then we can just reverse engineer this so that eventually, you know, whenever, this is where the stone will go. Oh. I thought I built power. I must have accidentally removed the power when I wasn't looking. But there it goes. Okay. So, this is giving coal. And what we need to do is ride the train back so that we can actually blueprint this whole thing. Like, I can just grab this and, you know, do something that's reasonable, like this, over top of these stones. Now, some of these we don't need. You know, some of these are in a bad place, but they can build some of this. They're trying. And then, honestly, if we just go like this and that, then there you go. So these are going. And all we would really need here is for this to happen, and then blend these two together, and then kind of blend those two together, and we're good. And then now we have rock and stone. Now, what I'm going to do is ride my train back. I'm just going to hop in with enter, and we're going to go. We need to make another train stop. We also need to fill in all the trains and just test this track, make sure it works. I'm going to wait for my robots. Come on, guys. There you go. All right, so let's go this way, see how far we can make it. Not very far. We're just going to stop wherever they need to get out, basically, to pop in the track for us. And I'll kind of just move real slow, and they can get to it. No pressure, guys. Now, at this point, it's easier for me to just manually place the track. But I love the fact that it's automated. And I'm just sitting there, you know, having a train move for me while my robots do the work. It's kind of just an amusing situation. There they go. Choo-choo. We're bringing stone and coal up to the place so that we can have enough stone to work on the next portion of science. Okay, so from here, I am just going to build the tracks. And I have 238 left, which is a pretty good amount. and I can see the forest on the map. So I am going to just keep going forward to avoid the forest if possible, and then we can start, you know, curling up. Oh, look at this wonky track. All right, we're going to try to make it through here. I don't know if I cleared enough space. But then this is where you just shift build. And if there's any trees in the way, robots will take care of it. They'll trim it. Now, we could, if we wanted to get absolutely wild, something that we could do, okay, is try to use this track up here. What do I mean by that? We could use signals and add this train to this track and then have the trains safely use the same track with signals so that they don't crash into each other. That is 100% within our, you know, possibility. However, it is often just easier to keep separate tracks. What a lot of people do is they run their tracks in parallel. So, like, they've already cleared the space, right? So I can put this track over here and have it run, you know, right next to this. Oh, that's not going to work, though. It's too sharp. I actually don't know if I can make this happen. You see, what I want would be... Let's see if I can get this going. What I want is for the track to go right next to this. Can you gradually... Yeah, there you go. And it will... We can have it try, but you see how, unfortunately, the trees do get in the way. There's a little bit of forest we have to go through here. And by a little bit, I mean a lot. But it's fun to just see it played out this way. Now, I don't have any more train tracks, so that's kind of where we're at as well with the limit to this. So I'm going to get out and go back home and have my people fill me up on everything. We'll craft a bunch more drills to finish the stone section. Then we're going to be rocking and rolling. So once we get back onto the robot network, things will be running well. Now they're sending plates over here, which are getting turned into steel. And then, you know, you can see all the stuff happening at the factory, like all these green boards going and all this copper moving. Eventually, once the blue, red, and green science stop, this should all, you know, take a break. I'm going to turn back on the personal logistics. You don't have what? Coal? But how could that even be possible? Oh, because you don't have anybody giving you coal because of this power line. Oh, no, it was just because this was turned the wrong way. There you go. But you also don't have anybody taking out, so this power line is just in the wrong place. There is fine. Alright, perfect. Alright, how am I doing? So I'll check in. I have 110 tracks. It's pretty good. I need more. I also want to build a bunch more drills. So let me just start making those. And then they'll top me off. It's all the process. You can see the tracks coming in, the red conveyors coming in, the green boards, the gears, everything I need so that I can make, a ton of electric mining drills. And now I'm just crafting them again by hand. By the way, you could, if you're using a bunch of electric mining drills, which you should be, I should automate that. So I can just, set a limit to how many I have in my inventory, and they'll just top me off on that. I am not automating that at the moment. I'm just crafting it all by hand. So that's something, eventually you want as much automated as possible. They're taking away the wood. They're taking away the extra coal. And let me just check this. I have 400 tracks now, which should be more than enough. I also do need to build, though. I'm not going to share the track, so I need one more train stop. That looks good. I now have 35 drills. I'm going to just get myself, 50 or something like that, because both sides could have a little bit more. Then, obviously, what we need to do is once we train is out of fuel. Oh, this train? Oh. You know what? I think I was trying to... Maybe I never fueled it. I probably didn't add fuel. All right, that's something we need to go fix. All right. We need that online. I'm just going to run over there really quickly and see what's going on. I can follow my own tracks for a pretty good amount of time. And then we need to get all the way up here. We need to see if it's getting fuel right here. This is where it should be getting fuel, because there's coal. Alright, we're going to go straight up. But not... I mean, the train is out of fuel, so we shouldn't get hit, but... What was that? Did you just build that? Was that broken? I don't know what happened right there. That would be odd if the track was broken and that was the problem. Alright. Yeah, it's getting no fuel ever. Okay, so that's my fault, obviously. Now, what we need to do is just get some fuel over there. I can quite easily... Let's see, where... You know what? I think I'm just giving coal to this because we need it, and I've got so much coal over here. Remember when I ran out of coal? It's like this is backlogged with coal. Anyway, all I need is to find the train station here. Okay, and then we'll fuel this up. All right. And I will give it fuel. Let's see. The easiest place is actually if I cross over here. I'll need to build power for this, but that's fine. And then we'll zoom in, and we're going to just kind of bring this guy around here. And put a pole here, and it's got everything it needs. Now we need to just go rescue the train. We're coming for you, train. It's going to be okay. Now, this might have been, why I wasn't getting as much. Okay, so anyway, fuel. Let me get inside, because it's going to take off as soon as I give it. Now it's got to fill this up. Actually, this is going to take a second. So while that's going, let me run down. No, wait. I don't need to wait for this. Here, click on this. Go to manual. I'll take this. I'm just going to run this back down here and test to see that this actually works to top off the fuel. All right. And what I need to do is go here. There it goes. And I'm going to get out, and you can see it's getting fuel. And then what I'm going to do is hit this train and turn it back to automatic. And then there it goes. Wonderful. All right, so that thing is working again. And everything is, sort of happening. Awesome. Okay, so we got to finish this operation down here with Rockstar ICP 420. That is hilarious. And we will. And we'll get into that in the next episode. Everyone, I hope you're still finding this series to be fun and somewhat useful. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for sharing all of your tips and advice as I continue to explore Factorio. Take care.